The RM620 project from Deepwood Drive to I-35 is a roadway reconstruction and grade separation project being led by the City of Round Rock in conjunction with TxDOT and Williamson County. The video you are about to see is a computer-generated rendering of a major element of this project, which includes the construction of a bridge overpass over the Union Pacific Railroad tracks and the roadway intersection below the bridge. As you can see, when the project is completed, most of the traffic will travel on the bridge over the railroad tracks and Chisholm Trail intersection below. Due to the multiple roads and drives connecting here, an innovative intersection called a roundabout is proposed. The roundabout will operate more efficiently and safely than traditional traffic signals or stop signs. Single-lane roundabouts are fairly simple to navigate, but since they are just now becoming more commonplace in this area, be aware that some drivers will be unfamiliar with them and may approach and navigate the roundabout more slowly than those who are already accustomed to how they operate. A modern roundabout designed using current best practices to an appropriate location such as this one is a highly effective way to reduce delay, increase safety, and provide needed access. This video has been produced to inform drivers and other users how to successfully navigate a roundabout and what to expect at this particular intersection with Chisholm Trail. Let's begin some drive-thrus to learn about the roundabout. Starting near I-35 and traveling west to get to Lake Creek Drive, Round Rock High School, or any destination farther west, you will stay on the two main lanes traveling onto the bridge over the railroad. To get to Chisholm Trail, or some of the businesses along RM620, you will exit to the access road as shown here. To go north on Chisholm Trail, you would get in the right lane as you approach the roundabout. This is a dedicated lane allowing you to bypass the roundabout. But to continue west on the access road or go south on Chisholm Trail, you will stay in the left lane as shown in this video drive-thru. As you approach the roundabout, slow down and yield to traffic in the roundabout. Notice there are also crosswalk markings in the roadway, so be prepared to yield to pedestrians if they are crossing. If there are no pedestrians present, you will continue to the yield triangle markings at the roundabout and begin to look left for vehicles already in the roundabout. Vehicles in the roundabout have the right of way, so you must yield to them before entering. This may even require you to come to a complete stop until there is an opportunity to safely enter the roundabout. If you can clearly see there are no vehicles or pedestrians approaching from the left, you may enter the roundabout slowly without stopping. Once you are in the roundabout, you have the right of way and vehicles approaching the intersection must yield to you as shown here. Continue in the roundabout until you get to your exit. The intended travel speed in the roundabout is 20 miles per hour or less. Once you get to your exit, use your right turn signal to indicate you are leaving the roundabout. As you exit, you will not have to stop, but keep an eye out for pedestrians and yield to them if they are crossing in the crosswalk. If you miss your turn, don't panic and don't stop. Just continue around the roundabout once more until you get back to your intended exit. Traveling east from Lake Creek Drive or Round Rock High School on the access road of RM620, there will be two lanes of traffic. If you intend to get to I-35, you will need to be in the left lane to enter the entrance ramp to the main lanes going up over the railroad tracks. If you intend to go to Chisholm Trail or make a U-turn, remain in the right lane as shown in this video. As you approach the roundabout, there will again be two lanes of traffic. The left lane is a U-turn lane, which we will discuss again later in the video. To enter the roundabout, stay in the right lane as shown here. Once again, as you approach the roundabout, look to the left for vehicles already in the circle and be prepared to yield, or as shown here, stop until there is a break in traffic for you to enter the roundabout safely. Travel within the roundabout is one way and the direction of travel is always to the right. Modern roundabouts such as this one are designed using pavement geometry, markings, and signs to direct cars to enter in the appropriate direction, RM620. So to get to I-35, continue in the roundabout to the Chisholm Trail north exit and then follow the two Interstate 35 signs that will guide you to I-35. If you are traveling south on Chisholm Trail and want to go west on 620, get in the right lane as you approach the roundabout. Though you must yield to pedestrians or stop if the railroad lights are flashing, the right lane completely bypasses the roundabout so that you don't have to enter it. This right turn gives you a free-flowing lane on the westbound access road of RM 620, as seen here. The next intersection ahead will be North Lake Creek Drive. A major benefit of this project is the elimination of long traffic delays for waiting on a passing train. Once the project is completed, the majority of traffic will be unaffected by the rock trains that move slowly or even stop on the tracks of this at-grade crossing. The gates for the railroad crossings will come down, stopping traffic in the roundabout, so some vehicles may still have to stop and wait at the railroad gates, but the access roads have opportunities to avoid this stoppage. For example, traffic on the eastbound access road may avoid the intersection by using the U-turn to find an alternate route, as seen by the car in the lower left-hand side of the video, going under the bridge. Westbound traffic may avoid the intersection by using the bypass lane, shown at the top of the screen, to go north on Chisholm Trail. For pedestrians, using a roundabout is also simple and safe. On a roundabout, there is not a signal to indicate when you should cross the street, so you'll have to be aware of traffic. But unlike a signalized intersection at which a pedestrian must be aware of incoming traffic from multiple directions, a pedestrian using the roundabout crosswalk is only concerned with watching for traffic in one direction at a time. As you start from one side of a crosswalk, look to your left and wait for a break in the traffic to begin your crossing. The expected vehicle speed in the roundabout is 20 miles per hour or less, which is a safe speed to allow time for pedestrians to identify oncoming vehicles and also for drivers to see pedestrians who are about to cross. Once you are in the crosswalk, you have the right of way and vehicles must yield to pedestrians in accordance with state law. As you reach the median area, look to your right for oncoming vehicles. The vehicles to your right are approaching a yield condition and will already be slowing their approach speed even when a pedestrian is not present. So make sure the driver has seen you and is yielding appropriately for you to cross before you continue. Once the lane to your right is clear or yielded, continue to the opposite side of the street. If your route crosses multiple legs of the roundabout, cross the other legs in the same manner. As you cross the first leg, look for traffic approaching from your left. Vehicles to your left are approaching a yield sign and will already be slowing their approach speed even when a pedestrian is not present. So make sure the driver has seen you and is yielding appropriately for you to cross before you continue. Once you reach the median, look to your right for oncoming vehicles and wait for a break in the traffic to begin your crossing. Vehicles exiting the roundabout typically do so without stopping or yielding unless for a pedestrian is in the crosswalk. So make sure the driver has seen you and is yielding appropriately for you to cross before you continue. Always use the crosswalks provided and never cross the circular portion into the center of the roundabout. Vehicles are not expecting pedestrians within the roundabout, so this could be an unsafe situation.